Thanks for tuning into this video. This is Math and Dice Roundtable. Like it, subscribe to the channel if you find it useful so you know future alerts. Otherwise, this one is going to be simply how I've started my Age of Sigmar and looked at starting a core set and where to build from it. So hopefully if you find that helpful, you'll see what I did ahead and my recommendations. Thanks for watching. So let's start with the Skaven Vanguard box. Oh my goodness, what a great deal, especially if you want to aim towards a screed build. Now, was those start collecting pestilence boxes back out there. I'm not including that as an option in here because they're hard to find. They're no longer officially on the website. They have totally gone to the Vanguard boxes. So I'm going to focus on what's available here, and that's going to be the Vanguard Clan Scree kind of setup. Now, you can turn the Warfire Cannon into a Pestilence Catapult. That is an option. But we're looking at average price about 140. You get a Grey Seer, 20 Clan Rats, 3 Storm Fiends, and a Warpfire Thrower. If you were looking to build a Clan Scree build, or you could do Pestilence, turn into a Catapult, go to some Plague Monks, you can, but I'm going to focus on the budget here. And so, Scree. Now, the Storm Fiends, what a punch they can provide. I like building them as the Gatling, the Flare, and the Warp Thrower, because that gives you some great range on them. Lots of shots. This is definitely a shooting build setup, and just using the Clan Rats to screen and take the initial charge and letting everything else hit back really, really nasty. So this is kind of the essential that you're going to see. And let's see what the next step add-on would be. I think one of the essential things you need to look at getting, this is going to be putting you to get a nice flexibility build, is the 2 Vanguard boxes and getting the knot holes and the endless spells. This is going to put you about what you can get on the endless spells, because with the Grey Seers, you can throw out that. The Warp Vortex is super nasty, especially if you want to take a sit back and shoot build, which you can do here. And doing that, you're going to get 2 Warpfire Throwers, 6 Storm Fiends, 40 Clan Rats, 2 Grey Seers. That's 4 spells you can cast, 4 spells you can dispel. You can drum plenty of the endless spells down. The knot holes, if you want to move around, you can. That's come down to what you really want to do. The 6 Storm Fiends, if you build them out both the same way, that's a lot of shots going out there. And the Storm Fiends, you can take a unit of 3 as battle line if you're doing Scree. And if you check out one of my other videos, I actually turned one of the Grey Seers into an engineer with some hobbying, with some spare parts from the Vanguard box. So that is a possibility. But 280, you're getting 1,380 points. It's going to be a little bit more if you buy the endless spells. That's a recommendation. That's up to you. Knot holes don't increase the points, but this is a really good flexibility. This is what we did for my youngest son, and man, it just punches, punches, punches. And for an added benefit for the Skaven, if you want to keep going on this type of build, wait to see what you can do next. So let's say you get 3 Skaven Vanguard boxes. You got take 2 Grey Seers out of there, or a Grey Seer and Engineer if you make one. 60 Clan Rats. Get 3 Warp Fire Throwers and 9 Storm Fiends. Right there, you're at 1,950 points. You're almost at 200 for the cost of 420. So really, you can just get a nice shooty, beat you up army. Turn one of the Storm Fiends into a grinder, and you can travel and deploy under the battlefield later. But this is, I think, a pretty good bargain considering Games Workshop. Hope that helps. Something for a thought. Take care.